This morning I want to introduce you to our model HSM-I0808, which is an 8x8 HDMI 1.4 matrix. This is the front of it and this is the back of it. You can see 8 HDMI inputs with locking connectors, 8 HDMI outputs with locking connectors. There are SpeedDiff digital audio outputs which have their own separate cross point. So the audio in the HDMI, which is embedded in there, is extracted and you can route that to the outputs independent of the way the video is routed. It supports deep color, it supports 1080p resolution, supports 3D. The front panel is very user-friendly. You can start by looking at input routing. If you press an input button, it tells you which outputs it's going to. Or if you want to route an output, you can hit an output and it tells you which input is coming from. This has a web server built in with software, so all the configuration is done from any smart device or a browser. You can also control this from any smart device like your phone, iPhone, or any browser. You can give your own user-defined names to the inputs, outputs, and also the preset patterns. It has overlay capability, so when I switch an output, for example, to an input, like so, on the screen it's going to overlay which input in my own name, which I've defined, and this overlay you can define where the position is and what the text is being displayed and the duration of it. So this is one rack unit high. We have a companion rack unit that converts this to HD-Base-T for distribution over long distances. I'm happy to introduce the model HR733 fiber optic extender here. This fiber optic extender can extend VGA and audio, RS-232, and up to 2 HDMI inputs over 1 kilometer using a single multi-mode fiber optic cable. This unit provides 2 HDMI inputs, 1 VGA, 1 audio. You can select which input you want to extend using the front panel or through RS-232 command. You can also extend the RS-232 command. The receiver is a small box like this, and it actually has an HDMI output. So if you're coming in with VGA, it's automatically scaled to the native resolution of your display, and that's what I've hooked up. I have a little notebook here playing a movie trailer, and that's converting that VGA signal to the native resolution of this display coming out. Now, if you don't need the VGA input, we have a smaller HR731, which is this one. This only has an HDMI input and RS-232 to a companion receiver. Otherwise, it does the same thing as this. So depending if you have VGA or not. Thank you for watching.